What's up, everybody? It's Andrew John Hunt here, and welcome back to another tour review. And today we are covering the original 1993 Dino Megazord. Now, I bought this off eBay a week ago, and it was brand new when I got it, which means that this toy was sitting in that box for 25 years, and it hasn't been played with. And it came with everything. There were no pieces missing. The stickers weren't applied. Everything was still in the little containers and little bags. It was brand new when I got it. And this is probably one of the hardest Megazords to get it complete, used, and for a fair price. Now let's get started. We're going to start off with the Tyrannosaurus Dinozord. Now this one is pretty good. And I do have to say this is a little better than the Legacy version, because one, the Legacy version feels a little cheap. This one feels a little bit sturdier. These toys feel a little sturdier, and the plastic feels a bit thick. Like it's not flimsy. It's a nice sturdy plastic. If it falls on the carpet, it's gonna survive. I'm not saying the Legacy wouldn't survive a fall. I don't know why I said that. So let's take a look. Now, there's not really a lot to talk about here. As far as articulation, he can move his stubby little arms on two ratchet joints. This is usually the pose that people refer. On the back it says 91 Bandai. The head could go up and down. The mouth opens pretty wide, but he doesn't have a sticker in it. On the Japanese toy, there was a sticker that you put in here where two barrel guns would be visible. But for some reason, the 1993 toy doesn't come with that, the Bandai version, which I think is very weird. Now, one main difference from this and the Legacy version is the tail. The tail is a lot more straight, and not to mention it has this little additional piece. Sometimes this is missing on the toy when you try to find one on eBay. And also and the stickers are way different. I mean, they're not show accurate, which I think is a little strange. I don't know why they did that. So this is a pretty good Zord. It's big. Well, not big. It's chunky. And what's nice is it doesn't have those weird kibble pieces on the knees. So now I can make Tyranno stand up in my series. Heck, you could even make him stand up straight on. But that just looks a little weird, doesn't it? All right, let's move. All right. Let's go on to something else. We're going to go on to the Pterodactyl. The Pterodactyl is pretty nice. I mean, it's a simple design. It's pretty much a chest plate with additional wings and a head and cannons for free. These pieces are usually missing on the Megazord. One of them could be missing, or both could be missing altogether. Now, the stickers are obviously not accurate. Now, the Legacy one was a smidge taller and was way skinnier. This one is slightly shorter and is more fat. Now, as for articulation, the weights can. There's also these two stickers back here, which I don't know why this is full-on red, but that's how it was on the show. I thought that was kind of weird. Now, the articulation is the wings can flap, and the head could go up and down. And you can remove these cannons, so you can make him do a flying pose, but I usually keep them displayed like this so the cannons don't go missing. Now next we have the Saber-toothed tiger. Out of all the Dinozords in the set, this one's my favorite. Why? Because it's a nice big Zord. I mean, it's not big, but it's like kind of big. It's chunky. And it just feels good to hold in your hand, and I just love how this one, unlike the Legacy version, this one has actual spinning wheels. Now this one does have the most posability. Yeah, this one has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ratchet joints. That's amazing. Now the head could go up and down, and these little fangs can rotate, but that's just for transformation purposes only. The tail can go forward, but mine's pretty loose. When I first saw this on JT Mitchell's channel, I thought this was an actual button, And I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the way the lighting looks, maybe because of the way the camera angle, the camera work was. I don't know. But this one, it's a nice big Zord. And next we have the Triceratops. This one is a pretty good, this is nice to hold in your hand too. And this has wheels on the bottom, so he can roll now. See? He rolls, unlike the Legacy version. Oh, and by the way, if you're looking on Megazord on eBay, these are the main culprit of MMP syndrome, or missing parts syndrome. I should have said MMPS. I meant to say that. Missing parts syndrome. Like the main parts that are usually missing from this set are the Triceratops horns, the cannons for the Pterodactyl, and usually the tusk or the trunk. Sometimes the Mastodon is missing the tusk and the trunk, or sometimes it'll miss either one of the tusks. Now there's not really much to talk about here. He can move his head up and down, and unlike the Legacy version, this one has an actual spinning cannon. Where see that he's ready to attack. Last but not least is the Mastodon. Now, I like this one. It's for some reason I never understood why the head is a lighter color than the main body. I always thought that was kind of weird. Now, as always, usually the tusks are missing, but usually they're on there. Now, as for his articulation, he really doesn't have much. The legs can go back and forth, but that's just for transformation purposes. The only articulation that's not for transformation is the tusk. Unlike the Legacy version where it's just stiff plastic, this one can go up and down. Usually, sometimes it wouldn't, and sometimes it would droop down, but luckily, mine is tight, so it could do this. Go around on the Ice Age and scare or animals. Alright, let's go on to the tank form. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit, or maybe I should. All right, now let's start off with the Triceratops. Take the tail and then fold it in, and that's all you do. The Saber-toothed tiger, fold the fangs up like this, like so. Then put the feet up. Fold the legs in, back legs, and fold the tail forward, and the feet are done. Then take the Tyrannosaurus. You're gonna fold the legs in, and one thing, it might be wondering what's this button for. When people transform this, they sometimes forget to press this button, which makes the leg go up like this. It's a little strange, I know. Do the same thing on here, like so. And then you're gonna put the knee joint into the little slot. Just put it in. There you go. And then do the same thing on here. And he's ready to roll. They see me rolling. Now take the Mastodon, rip off his head. So sometimes the Megazord will be missing the Mastodon head, which I think is, without the head, this becomes useless. Well, in Megazord at least, but in Zord mode, it just becomes useless. Now undo the arms, and then this happens. Put the arms up like so. All right, now I don't know if this is gonna show up pretty good, but these little tabs right here are gonna go into these little clips on here. Put them in, and then the arms will clip onto the sides. And then take this peg, bring it out, and mine is very stiff, so I gotta be careful. I'm gonna have to find a way to. There we go. And now the tank mode is almost done. Now for the Pterodactyl, take off its feet. And unlike the Legacy version, this one doesn't have a weird plastic opening thing, which I thought was kind of ugly. This one, there's no opening, it's clean, and it's nice. Now take the Pterodactyl, fold the wings in, and then these little spring little tabs are going to fit into little slots on the Mastodon's feet. Put the Can be a little finicky to do sometimes, but you'll get the hang of it. And there you got the Megazord in its tank mode. Really cool looking. I really like how this looks. This one, it rolls, unlike the legacy version, which just scrapes against the floor. Ready for Megazord mode? I am. Now take the hands. Now fold the head in and pretty much fold everything in, and you get this. Take the cannons off, and then they're gonna fit into the back. Now take the tail, take the little tip, and then fold it back, and then it clips in nice and tight. Now press this button, and then it'll just automatically go back in. And then the mammoth head or the mastodon head, whatever you call it, and then Megazord sequence has been initiated. Now rise it up, kind of like this, and then you get this. So he's getting pretty big. Let's raise the camera. Oh, I can't go. I'm gonna have to put my camera back or something, or at least go back. Put my Zord. All right. Now put the arms down. Fold these up so the M's facing this way. And then take the head, push it in, and then clip this up. And then take the pterodactyl head, and then locks in place. And then take the horns, and then they extend. Sorry about that, I don't know what I was doing. And there you got the Megazord. And it's really nice looking. It's not big, but it's a little chunky. Now what weapons does he have? He has the power sword. I got the one where the power sword is very flimsy, and I guess it was too dangerous for kids. It fits right in his hand, and then he's ready to battle. Now as for the mammoth or mastodon, it pretty much goes into the mystery of Optimus Prime's trailer. Where would it go? But what it does is it becomes a shield for the Megazord, which my friend said that it kind of looks like a middle finger if you which I kind of understand. So I highly recommend this Megazord. And yes, these are going to replace the legacy ones because I personally think these are better and way fun. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Or if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. Don't forget to share this with your friends and hit the bell for all notifications. Bye bye.